they say, life is a journey. Make the most out of it. But before you journey and venture towards other places, be a good tourist at your own hometown. Explore Eastern Samar. Live life in Eastern Samar. Love Eastern Samar. For I believe patriotism is the key for successful tourism. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Luis Margaret Vasquez Olanda, 18, proud and honored to represent from the surfing capital of Eastern Samar, Giwan!
Good evening, Eastern Samar. This is your candidate number 2, Michelle Almonares Pabelio, 20, representing the place of resiliency and discovery. Come and have fun because it's more fun in Kinapondan.
From Tourismo Municipality, my name is Anne Kathleen Lubina.
Maupay nga gabi, kasi ko estehanan. This is your Bini Bini 5. My name is Charmy Calzita Bagon, 21, proud and dignified to represent the marvelous municipality of Llorente.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Monica Johnson Afable, 17, representing the beautiful Morangan City.
Binibining number 9 from the home of the famous bells, Balanhigan!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is your candidate number 10, Glendalyn Avendaño Edles, 19. Proud to represent the municipality of generous people and the famous Tabo Festival, General MacArthur!
Majestic landscapes, responsible and hospitable people, proudly representing my Dolom Eastern Samar. My name is Mary Jean Bacalot, representing the 14,743 people of my Dolom province of Eastern Samar.
Just like human, our nature is also fearfully and wonderfully made by our Creator. In the small paradise of Canudas Nature Park, you can only experience your adventurous heaven in the blanket of its finest waves and across the view of the most unique rock heights, perfectly blending with the serenity of the horizon. Would you miss the chance
Of experiencing a glimpse of heaven in such a great and friendly pocket deal? I bet you won't. Ladies and gentlemen, let us take into our primary responsibility of preserving it, for this is the pursuit of my ecotourism promotion. Come and visit Ernani Eastern Samar. I am Castian Alyaragera, 21 years old. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jean Cyril Balbaboco Daniels, 19, happy and benevolent to represent the municipality of Taft. Michael May Ecleo Marbus, 23, representing the municipality of Hiporlas. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Marianiel Capon Insigne, 19, representing the home of the Sirak Festival, where grain veils meet the golden sunrise, Dolores.
happy 54th founding anniversary to the province of Eastern Samar. My name is Emmanuel Arago and I'll be your host this evening, and this is the search for the 2019 Binibining Silangang Samar Tourismo. It seems like the weather is not cooperating with us, but as they say in showbiz parlance, the show must go on. It's just that I empathize with all you out there who are being rained out. But anyway, so allow me to give you the mechanics of the competition. Each municipality is allowed to send a contestant for the competition. For this year, we have 15 candidates, and she must be a bona fide resident of the municipality that she is representing. So we've had a lot of activities the past 5 days, and leading to this evening's final round of competition. So there are different exposures that our candidates are going to be into. The first one is what you just saw, the Earth Warrior costume competition. Up next will be the exciting and very much revealing swimsuit competition. And of course, the Philippine Terno, which serve as the formal wear competition. And of course, the more exciting question and answer portion. The overall criteria for judging for the competition are as follows. Beauty of the face, 25%. Body proportion, 25%. Body carriage in different attires, 30%, which is broken down into the different competitions that you will see our contestants in. And of course, the ability to answer questions, which is 20%. So we have the minor awards, where our contestants who will win these minor awards will receive 3,000 pesos each. Best in Earth Warrior costume, Best in Swimwear, Best in Philippine Terno, and Miss Eloquence. And our second runner-up will receive 50,000 pesos, crown and trophy. First runner-up will receive 60,000 pesos plus trophy. And our Binibining Silangang Samar Tourismo 2019 will get 75,000 pesos, a crown and a trophy. From the 15 candidates, we will trim them down to the Magic 5, where these 5 people will have the chance to compete for the final round of question and answer, and from whom our second runner-up, first runner-up, and Binibining Silangang Tourismo will emerge. Okay, allow me to introduce to you our distinguished members of our Board of Judges. Our first judge is a print ad model and athlete, a professional soccer player and 5-time national champion from Luxembourg in Europe. A member of the Luxembourg's national soccer team, please welcome Janine Hansen. Our second judge is, again, a print ad and runway model, a beauty queen, one of Cebu's top models. She happened to be Sinulog Festival Queen 2012, Reina ng Aliwan runner-up in 2016, Binibining Pilipinas Top 15 finalist in 2016, and your first ever Binibining Cebu 2017. Please welcome Miss April Smith. Our first male judge is 27 years old. He is a recent passer of the Marine Deck Officer Board Examination, a former dancer of Later Dance Theater, Look of the Year in 2009, Mr. LNU First Runner-Up in 2010, Mr. Fabulous 5 2011 Grand Winner, Mr. Regional Esquaa 2012, which was held here in Borongan, and he became Mr. National Squad 2013 in Dapitan. He's also Mr. Global Philippines in 2015 and a Gentleman of the Philippines Grand Ambassador. Please welcome Mr. Rick Christopher Palencia. Our third judge is an educator, an advocate of quality education for all. And she was formerly Binibining Silangang Samar Tourismo from Salcedo. Please welcome back here in Borongan, Miss May Elizabeth Abelia Sagelino. Our next judge is an artist, owner and proprietor of festivals, designs, and concepts in Tacloban City. He is the official designer of the Department of Tourism, Region 8 for travel shows and exhibits. He's a 6-time champion national Aliwan float designer and 2-time top 10 best in national costume designer for Binibining Pilipinas years 2017 and 2018. Please welcome back to Borongan, Mr. Nick M. Guarino. And we also have a special guest with us. She's from Balanghiga, Eastern Samar. She's a licensed professional teacher, Miss Pintados 2019 first runner-up, and was recently crowned as Miss Global Unitext Philippines 2019. Please welcome Miss May Angelic Emmanuel Marzuk. Our distinguished public officials of the province. We have Governor Ben P. Evardone, Vice Governor Maricar Sison Gotisan, Mayor Amado Candido from Hernani, Board Member Karen Alvarez, Board Member Annabel Capito, Board Member Byron Suyo, Board Member Mark Biong, Board Member B-Boy Hermino. We have Dr. Douglas Cardona from the PhilHealth the Regional Director of PhilHealth. We have Miss Joanna Manalili, PhilHealth of Eastern Samar. And we have Mr. Verlene Capon from OPAS, Mr. B-Boy Moralios, HRMO, and Attorney PJ Vardone, Chief of Staff. We also see our Provincial Administrator, Mr. Nelson Cortez. Again, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. So it's the show must go on, and we're now ready for our second round of competition, the swimwear competition for Binibining Silangang Samar Tourismo 2019. And we call in candidate number 1. You'll see more of question and answer portion. Please forgive me for wearing a cap this evening because you know it rains. I have to get myself protection for obvious reasons. And we'd also like to acknowledge the presence of Mayor Gina T. of Taft and Vice Mayor Eman Josonko of Borongan. And now, you've seen our candidates wearing a common swimwear, Dom's Ramos swimwear creation, courtesy of Provincial Administrator Mr. Nelson Cortez. May I call in our first batch of candidates 1 to 7. Can I have the map, please? Okay. If you think that the swimwear competition is quite exciting and amazing for our audience, but this preliminary round of question and answer portion is all too revealing as far as I'm concerned. So as I call on each candidate, they will have to pick a number from this 54th founding anniversary mug of the province, and they'll get a number, and I'll read out the question number on my phone. Okay? Is that clear? I will read to you the question twice. You are entitled to choose a language you're most comfortable with, either in Filipino or in English. Okay? May I request the audience to refrain from hooting as to allow our candidates to fully answer the question in the best of their ability. So thank you very much in advance for your cooperation. Again, we're also seen live on the official FB page of the provincial government of Eastern Samar, and we will have a delayed telecast of this event over at VW Media Network probably tomorrow. Okay, so maybe we just request those using umbrellas to please lower them down because you are covering the cameras. Thank you. Okay, may I call in candidate number 1. Candidate number 1 is from Giwan, and she is Luis Margaret Holanda. Okay? Hi, pick a number please. How are you?
I'm fine.
Okay, that's good. Okay, number is question number 4. Okay, here's question number 4. Why do you think most Filipinos are very much into showbiz issues, just like the Barreto sisters, rather than the more pressing social issues? Again, why do you think most Filipinos are very much into showbiz issues rather than the more pressing social issues?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am 18 years old, and I was born in a millennial stage where people are most found in social media, and that question answers because of entertainment. The showbiz issues entertains the people more than the news issues of our country. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Candidate number 1 from Giwan, Luis Margaret Holanda. Up next, we have candidate number 2 from Kinapundan, Michelle A. Pabelio. Hi, pick a number please.
Is this 6 or 9? 6.
Question number 6. Your question. Okay. If you were Vice President Leni Robredo, would you stand up and accept the challenge of taking over the government's war on drugs program? Why or how? Again, if you were Vice President Leni Robredo, would you stand up and accept the challenge of taking over the government's war on drugs program? Why or how?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. In this day and age, we are living where women are more empowered because just like Vice President Lenny Robredo, I agreed that she must take over in exchanging or managing the drugs or the war on drugs. Yes, I agreed in that because we are not just ordinary women. We have these capabilities where men cannot do. We are more influential. We are beautiful. We are empowered. We can influence, especially the men and the youth. Because me as a woman, I am a future educator. I want to influence the youth, especially the children, as the bone of tomorrow, as the backbone of tomorrow, and the hope of everyone. That would be all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, candidate number 2. It's getting wet. Michelle Pabella from Kinapundan. We have candidate number 3 from Sulat, and Kathleen Lubina. Pick a number, please. Only one. Okay, question number 1. Question number 1 is, should a beauty contestant like you these days have an advocacy of her own? What is yours and why is that your advocacy? Again, should a beauty contestant these days have an advocacy of her own? What is yours and why is that your advocacy?
My advocacy is being a person. Being a simple person is you can say that if you're a simple person, you can join any pageant because I am a simple person and I am here standing in front of you joining beauty pageant even if I'm simple. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you very much, candidate number 3 from Sulat and Kathleen Lubina. May I call in candidate number 4 from Balangkayan, Shamim Marie Lakaba. Hi, please pick a number. And that's number 1 again. Oh my God, that must be 7. Okay, kasi na-pick up na yung number 1. Okay, so question number 7. The Yolanda experience 6 years ago taught us a lot of valuable lessons at life. What was yours and why? The Yolanda experience 6 years ago taught us a lot of valuable lessons at life. What was yours and why?
The Yolanda experience has taught me 2 things. First, it taught me how resilient Filipinos are, especially the Estehanans and those who were greatly devastated by the typhoon. Everyone has showed me on how they build themselves back up, on how resilient and on how strong we are, not only as individuals, but as a community, as a province. Second lesson that I have learned is that we must all value everything that we have today because we will never know when it will be taken away from us. That is all. Thank you.
Thank you very much. From Balangkayan, Miss Shamim Marie Lakaba. Next, we have candidate number 5 from Llorente, Charmy Bagon. Hello, Charmy. Please pick a number. Number 3. Number 3 question. If you are to respond to the challenge of climate justice, what specific and immediate task you would do and why? Again, if you are to respond to the challenge of climate justice, what specific and immediate task you would do and why?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We all know that climate justice is one of the biggest problems that our environment is facing today. It has been very rampant in our environment that is the cause of all the problems that our environment is facing today. Ladies and gentlemen, the primary thing that I will do is to become a medium of influence to other people, for us to take good care of our environment, for us to work hand in hand in healing the wounds of Mother Nature. Because I do believe that as long as we are living, we rely on our environment. That is why it is important that we should learn how to weigh short-term economic benefits rather against long-term environmental effects, because this is where we live in. So we should give justice to our environment, not only for this generation.
Depression is real, and most young people like you are the ones inflicted with this lurking or hiding disease. Why do you think this is so?
Depression is not a joke. It can cause a severe anxiety to every student. Anxiety that may lead to depression, and depression that may lead to severe mental illness. As an advocate of mental health awareness and treatment, I want to be the spokesperson of my generation to influence them on why it is important to know self-esteem and confidence. I want them to uplift their mindset in terms of mental health awareness. We cannot be a productive citizen in this world if we don't have a healthy mindset. Especially there is a high risk of suicide incident all over the world. We must work together with a healthy mind, resonating action, and a heart that imbibes compassion. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Ms. Monica J. Afable from Boronga. And the last for our first batch is from Urasi Eastern Samar. And she is Mary Antoinette Precious. I'm sorry. Angela Norvelin Abel. Sorry. Please pick a number. Her question is question number 2. If you were going to be part of nature, which would you choose to be? A beach, a waterfalls, or a lagoon? Why? Again. If you were going to be part of nature, which would you choose to be? A beach, a waterfalls, or a lagoon? Why?
Good evening, everyone. If I were going to be in nature, I would choose to become a beach. Because as we all know that beaches are one of the most precious things that God has created. And when we go to the beach, we can be with our family, our friends, to have fun and enjoy. And of course, beaches are also one of somehow a medication to us depressed people. So if I were going to be in nature, I would want to be a beach. Thank you.
Thank you so much, candidate number 7, and that completes our preliminary question and answer portion for our first batch of candidates. Thank you, ladies. Let's give them a big round of applause. Thank you, ladies. And may I call in back on stage, our second batch of candidates from numbers 8 to 15. Candidate number 9, can you move forward, please? 9. 9? Okay. Okay, so we have our second batch of our candidates for the preliminary question. Same mechanics, they have to pick a number and I read to them the question on my cell phone. Okay, candidate number 8, please. What's your number?
Number 15.
Number 15. Question number 15 is, okay, if there is one resource that you cannot live without these days, is it electricity, is it water, or is it the internet? Why? If there is one resource you cannot live without these days, is it electricity, is it water, or is it the internet? Why?
The one resource that I can't live without at this point in time and in this generation is the internet. I shall admit that. Well, in the internet, we can search on whatever we are needing in our life. We can find there the things that we should use in order for us to have self-development, because I believe that without improvement, without developing yourself, living is worthless. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Canavid. Mary Antoinette Precious Rubio. Well, if you don't agree with her, you have no right because you're not the contestant. Okay? Okay, so we have candidate number 9 from Balanghiga, Cassandra Marie Padal. Please pick a number. I will read the question. That's just the number. Give me the number. Number 9. I guess. Yeah. Question number 9. Of the Barreto sisters, who do you think is telling the truth? Why? Again, of the Barreto sisters, who do you think is telling the truth and why?
Good evening. I believe that Barreto sisters, it depends on them. I am not in close with them, but I believe that we should listen on how they interpret their feelings, and that we should be very careful on what we hear, and we also be filtered those messages that they are telling to us, because knowledge is very important and can affect the views and perspective of a certain person. And that, of course, family is always first. We must remember where we came from, what is important to us first, and that is matters that we love our family. That would be all. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Miss Balanghiga, Cassandra Marie A. Padal. So her answer is she's favoring Inday Barreto, the mother. Okay? Next, we have from General MacArthur, candidate number 10, Glendaline A. Edles. Question number 12. Question number 12 is, okay, expressions like "sana all," "walang forever," and "asa ka pa," along with other hugots, are very popular among young people like you in social media. What do this reflect of what kind of a generation you are when it comes to love relationships? Again, expressions like "sana all," "walang forever," and "asa ka pa," along with other hugots, are very popular among young people like you in social media. What do this reflect of what kind of generation you are when it comes to love relationships?
Thank you for that question. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We are all living in a modern society where technology has a vital role in our daily living. When it comes to relationships, there is a high percentage of those teenage who have been in a relationship and a high percentage of teenage pregnancy. I would like to take this opportunity as a beauty queen standing in front of millennials that you should also consider your studies first. You should take your priorities and achieve your goals in life before love life. Anyway, love life is not bad, but you have to have a time management in order for you to become wise and to take right decisions. Ladies and gentlemen, true love waits. If that is true love, then it can wait. Achieve first your goals in life before anything else. Help your family and finish first your studies. Thank you and good evening.
Thank you, candidate number 10 from General MacArthur, Miss Glendalyn A. Edles. I call in Miss Maydulong, candidate number 11. Miss Maydulong is Marie Jean Bacilon. Pick a number, please. Question number 8. Okay, question number 8. The fight for truth against fake news has never been this challenging. Who are you? A propagator of the truth or a propagator of fake news? Prove it. Again, the fight for the truth against fake news has never been this challenging. Who are you? A propagator of the truth or a propagator of fake news? Prove it.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and good evening to all my Dalongnans that are supporting me. I am a propagator of truth, and I believe that all of us are a propagator of truth. We all have different sides of the story, and if that is what you're telling, I think that is the truth. And I believe that everyone and also no one can change the fact that it is your own perspective. And as a healthcare professional, I also think that our mental health also should be given importance for us, because our mental health is a way also if we are telling the truth or not. Thank you so much and have a good day.
Yes, thank you very much. Candidate number 11 from Maydolong, Marie Jean Bacilon. Up next, we have candidate number 12 from Hernani, Kesley and Kira. Yes, please pick a number. And your number is 13. Question number 13. How are you to promote Eastern Samar among adventurous young people like you all over the country? Again, how are you to promote Eastern Samar among adventurous young people like you all over the country?
Good evening, everyone. I will promote Eastern Samar. Our province, Eastern Samar, is blessed with an eco-promising tourism. It has a splendor of nature with inherent resources that we should be proud of. I will proclaim it to tourists and also entrepreneurs that our province has wonderful grandeurs, such as majestic waterfalls, beautiful beaches, pristine islands with rich marine life, And also at the same time, I am concerned in raising awareness about preserving all the wonders of nature God has blessed us with. For I believe that it is regardless of your title, status in life, or even educational attainment, I believe we are all responsible in protecting our nature. For that, we could not only hand over a clean and green environment, but at the same time, a sustainable tourism industry wherein economic growth could propel and then finally alleviates poverty in our province. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Miss Hernani, Miss Kesley, and Gira. Candidate number 13. From Taft, Miss Jean Cyril Jonios. Please speak a number. And your number is question number 11. Okay. The LGBTQA+, nati kahalaba alay na hiya. The LGBTQA+ is battling for the approval of the SOGI bill, which is, according to them, is their fight for equality and anti-discrimination. What has a straight woman like you have to say on this? Again, the LGBTQ+ is battling for the approval of the SOGI bill. That's question 11. SOGI bill, which is, according to them, is their fight for equality and anti-discrimination. What does a straight woman like you have to say on this?
Ladies and gentlemen, respect should be earned. Whatever your gender is, social race, skin color, we have to eliminate discrimination, for we have an equal right and God has created us equally. So let us learn to respect others to be respected. Zakabil, thank you and good evening.
Thank you, Ms. Staff, Jean Cyril V. Donios. Next, we have candidate number 14 from Hiporlos, Eastern Samar, Micah May Morbos. Pick a number, please. That number is 7. I hope it doesn't be. Oh, 7. Are you sure? It's already been read. Anyway, I'll just pick. Can you pick another number, please? 10. Question number 10. Question number 10. Teenage pregnancy is now a national emergency. What is your stand on this issue and advice to young people like you with us this evening? Again, teenage pregnancy is now a national emergency. What is your stand on this issue and advice to young people like you?
The rise in numbers of teenage pregnancy is very alarming because being pregnant at a young age requires more resources and different maturity aspects that you should have in life. Thus, as a youth, we should focus more our attention to bettering ourselves and not focus on other activities such as that would lead us to having a pregnancy at an early age. We should combat this by using our time as a youth to be involved in different organizations or projects of the government that can promote our development. Because through developing ourselves, we will be able to be the kind of individuals that God has set that we dream of. Because if we become those individuals that we dreamed of, we will be able to take care of our future children's with the kind of maturity and the right resources that we need. With this, I want to say that teenage pregnancy should not be an option for us young individuals, and let's focus our attention to helping ourselves develop. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Porlas. Candidate number 14, Micah May Morbos. And we have our last candidate to complete our 15 candidates for Binibining Silangang Samar Tourismo. We have from Dolores, Marianne Neil Insigne. Hi. You have no other option because there's only one. This question number 14, I guess. It's not been read yet. Okay. Question number 14. How competitive are you? And does being competitive hinder one being a team player? Again, how competitive are you? And does being competitive hinder one in being a team player?
We've all been raised in a competitive society, in a globally ready and competitive one. As a teenager, as a modern Filipina, I am more than willing to go beyond to whatever aspect I have. I am more than willing to be more responsible and competitive in all aspects of my life. With the holistically aspect of my life, I think it is healthy if you would be able to establish a healthier future for yourself, because the competition, as long as it is healthy, you can be holistically healthy at all. Living in a life full of intangible imaginations of other people, we've been hindered with the expectations of them, criticized by all their judgments. And with all those aspects, being a team player, being a leader, we can establish and mitigate all of those aspects by establishing integrity, true-blooded entrepreneurial mind frame within ourselves. Because with the confidence and aura that radiates within ourselves, you can be anything you want to be in the pursuit of representing yourself and the other people who continually believe in what you can do and what you will be in the future. Being a team leader, we can do everything as long as we have unification in ourselves. And I think competition is not bad. Thank you.
Thank you so much, candidate number 15. And that completes our second batch of candidates for the preliminary question and answer portion. Thank you very much, candidates number 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 15. Again, ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for our candidates for braving to answer all those questions. You know, it's not really easy to formulate questions for 15 candidates, especially so when it's minutes before the pageant. But I find it very rewarding if the questions are well answered by candidates. Again, let's give them a big round of applause. And I suppose we're now ready for the third round of competition, which is the Filipino Terno, or the formal wear competition. And here's candidate number 1. Okay, so our contestants, first batch, are not yet ready for the formal wear or the Philippine Terno. May just like remind everybody again for the overall judging, from where our judges are basing their grades from. Okay, So beauty of the face, 25%, body proportion, 25%, body carriage in different attires for these Earth Warrior, swimwear, and terno, 30%, and to answer questions, 20%. From 15, we will trim them down to only 5. And the 5 will be able to continue with the final round of competition, which is the final answer, where they will be answering a common question, while all the other 4 candidates will be isolated, as the first candidate will be answering the question. Prizes at stake are the minor award, 1,000 pesos each, best in Earth Warrior costume, best in swimwear, best in Philippine Terno, and Miss Eloquence, which was judged this morning at the Primea Hotel, where we were disturbed by the 5.1 magnitude earthquake. Imagine you were there on the 5th floor and there was an earthquake. So I took a selfie, and you can see that was the whitest selfie that I've had in years. Okay, so anyway, so the prizes at stake for our major awards: second runner-up 50,000 pesos plus crown and trophy, first runner-up 60,000 pesos crown and trophy, and Binibining Silangang Samar Tourismo 2019 with 75,000 pesos crown and trophy. We also have a special award, which is the best in talent, which was held last night as a preliminary pre-pageant competition among our 15 candidates, where they showcased their variety of talents. So we will be announcing that later on. Plus, we also have other special awards from corporate sponsors. So thank you very much. I suppose our candidates are now ready for the Philippine Terno competition. Gentlemen, the Philippine Terno competition for Binibining Silangang Samar Tourismo begins with candidate number 1. number 2. Candidate number 3. Candidate number 4. number 6.
Cover speech.
number 7. Candidate number 8. Candidate number 9. Candidate number 10. Number 11. Candidate number 12. Candidate number 13. Candidate number 14. candidate number 15. Competition with candidate number 15, and we'd like to call back on stage all our candidates. Candidates 1 to 15 on stage, please. Again, candidates on stage, please. let's give a big round of applause for Mr. Joey Matthew Secogo for playing the saxophone. Imagine the stamina that he has playing the saxophone, beginning with candidate number 1 to 15. And, it's not easy. And if there's one instrument I want to play with, it's the sax. Anyway, so we are now ready to give away our special awards. Okay. Our first special award is Miss Close-Up. And this is through the courtesy of Honorable City Councilor Kurt Ryan T. May I have the envelope, please? Our Miss Close-Up is candidate number 6 from Barongan, Monica J. Afable. So may we request Honorable Ryan Curti to do the honors of giving the award for Miss Close-Up. Miss Monica J. Afable from Barongan. Vice Mayor Manuel Chisonco to do the honors. Official page of the provincial government of Eastern Samar, and at the same time we're also live on FB with the official page of Esten News. Okay, congratulations Miss Close-Up, and thank you very much Vice Mayor Emmanuel Chusonco. And tomorrow you will be witnessing the replay of this event on VWMN on your local cable channel. Thank you. Our next special award is the most popular candidate. So beginning November 5, the provincial government through its official FB page have posted the pictures of our 15 candidates. And you are to like those pictures. And the most number of likes garnered is our most popular candidate. And may we request Dr. Rowena L. Agda to do the honors of awarding our most popular candidate. And our most popular candidate is candidate number 6 from Barongan, Monica J. Afable. Dr. Rowena L. Agda. Our next special award, or the minor award, is Best in Earth Costume. So this is the first exposure of our candidates that you've seen this evening. So as to who will it be, we will be announcing it right this very minute. Best in Earth warrior costume is going to be awarded by board member Karen Alvarez and board member Byron Suyo. And our Best in Earth warrior costume went to candidate number candidate number 15, Dolores. Candidate number 15 is Marianne Neil Insigne. Board members Karen Alvarez and board member Byron Suyo. And congratulations, Miss Marian Neil Insigne, Best in Warrior Costume. For the Best in Swimwear, may we request board member Annabel Capito and Provincial Administrator Nelson Cortez to do the honors of awarding our Best in Swimwear. Best in Swimwear went to candidate number candidate number 6, Borongan City, Monica J. Afable. Congratulations, Monica J. Afable. Next special award is Best in Philippine Terno. And may I request Ms. Joanna Manalili and Dr. Douglas Cardona to do the honors of awarding. They're not here. So who is going to? May we request Mayor Amado Candido of Hernani to do the honors of awarding our Best in Philippine Terno. And our Best in Philippine Terno went to candidate number candidate number 15, Dolores Marian Neil Insigne. Pa naman kasash bang malupan ng kandidato. Our next minor award is Miss Eloquence. So at around 11 a.m. this morning, there were 4 judges, myself included, with Miss Eden Cedro, Miss Lani Anita Alzate, and Miss Penpen Pomida. We were the ones who interviewed the candidates, round robin. Each candidate has to go from one table to another, and they were asked something like 4 to 5 questions each. And from there, we're able to come up with our Miss Eloquence. So 3 of the judges voted for this winner, while the other judge has another winner. So, may we request Vice Governor Maricar Cotisan and Board Member Biboy Hermino to do the honors of awarding our Miss Eloquence. Our Miss Eloquence 1-2 candidate number candidate number 4 from Balangkayan. Candidate number 4 is Shamim Marie Lakaba from Balangkayan Eastern Samar. Congratulations. We have Attorney Byron Suyot to assist Vice Governor Gutisan. May I request Mr. Alren Beronio to hand in as to whoever will be our Miss Photogenic, the next minor award. Thank you very much, Vice Governor Gutisan and Board Member Byron Sui. Our next special award is Miss Photogenic, and we would like to request Dr. Dinah Amboy Suyot and Board Member Mark Byong to do the honors of awarding our Miss Photogenic. The result of which is coming from Mr. Alren Beronio, our official photographer for this year's 2019 Binibining Silangang Samar Tourismo. Photogenic is candidate number 6, Corongan Monica J. Afable. Board Member Mark Byong, and of course, Dr. Dinah Amboy Suyo. We'd also like to acknowledge the presence of Sulat Mayor Javi Sakate. Good evening, sir. And our last minor award is Miss Talent. As I've told you a while ago, last night was a pre-pageant competition where 15 of our candidates showcased their individual talents. And to award our Miss Talent, may I call in Attorney Philip Evardoni Jr. and Mayor Gina T. of Taft. Our Best in Talent went to candidate number number 15, Dolores Marian Neil Insigne from Dolores. Attorney Philip Evardone, and Mayor Gina T. Sorry. And now the moment of truth. We are now ready to announce our top 5 finalists who will go on with the final round of competition. But first of all, I would like to thank in behalf of Governor Ben P. Evardone and the rest of the provincial officials for all the mayors who have sent their representatives for this year's Binibining Silangang Samar 2019 Tourismo. Let's give them a big round of applause. Our top 5, in no particular order, begins with candidate number 6, Borongan. Candidate number 15, Dolores. Candidate number 7, Uras. Candidate number 4, Balangkayan. And 1 spot left. Who will it be? Candidate number 5, Hernani. Candidate number 5. 4, Balangkayan. 5, Hernani. 4. I'm just reading the results. Oh no, I'm not going to do a Steve thing here. As you can see, I'm just reading the results. I don't have the official number of the candidates. Who is really it? Okay, 6, Borongan. 15, Dolores. 7, Uras. 4, Balangkayan. 5, Hernani. Who is it really? Hernani. Number 12. You heard your name, Hernani. Kasi nagkamali lang ng number. Probably they just thought it's finalist number 5. Kaya ganon. So, my God, you made me nervous there. Okay. And I thought all the while there was no candidate coming from Hernani. Okay, congratulations. And thank you very much, ladies. Let's give them a big round of applause. Thank you very much, ladies. Okay, so we'll pause for a break. Thank you very much, ladies. So, ladies, our 5 finalists, can you move 5 steps backwards? Okay, 5 steps backwards, please. At 9:30 for peace and development. Peace and order, Balitano. Okay. Okay, it's going to be held at the Provincial Capital Gym at 9:30 a.m. Hope everybody can attend. I'm sorry. Okay, so the theme here is our province, the people comes first. Okay. The people are paramount. My God, that's so profound. I was translating it literally. Okay. Anyway, your final question is, the 54th founding anniversary of the province of Eastern Samar is held this year, and with the theme, Aton Probinsya, Tao Iton Una. Our province, the people is paramount. How do you interpret this, or how do you understand this?
This theme centralizes the people are important in our province. What we need to do is to promote and engage ourselves to mitigate financial literacy through highlighting the navigation of educational attainment to our people. There are many programs of our governor that highlights the diversification of our people and their importance. One of them is strengthening agripreneurship. This will promote agriculturists as well as their livelihood programs. Second is, I would like to introduce to you ecopreneurship. It's another livelihood program that will balance our environmental wellness and our livelihood programs. Next is by focusing on the prioritization of the conceptualization of idea of a growth-centric opportunity for people. Because we are not just limited to what we are today. We need to expand and intensify what we are as Estehanans. If I would be given a chance to talk to our governor, Governor Ben P. Iverdoni, I would love to say to you that please continue to be healthy for our province, because your health is also our wealth. And if I would be crowned or favored tonight by our living God, I would love to be the face of Eastern Samar that will not just represent them in an individualistic pursuit. Because being crowned, being unified isn't about being me, myself, but being as an Estehanon. And I would love to represent you in higher pageants. For the good of our people, we should promote unification and love for all. With all the projects and promotions, government say that we need a growth-centric concept. Thank you and good evening.
Thank you very much, Miss Dolores Marian Neil Insigne. Next, may I call in candidate number 7 from Oras, Angela Narwilen Cabel. Okay, so here she comes, our third finalist. Okay, your final question. The province is celebrating its 54th founding anniversary with the theme, Aton Probinsya, Tao Iton Una. Our province, the people is paramount. How do you explain it or interpret this?
This year, Eastern Samar celebrates its 54th anniversary, which is 54th anniversary, which is we commemorate the people, we the Estehanos. After all, the progress of this community is not only dependent on the infrastructures that we have, the sustainable tourism that we have, and even the booming commerce, but also it is dependent on the people. That is why the important matter in Eastern Samar is the people, because we are the ones who thrive and flourish in here. That is why in Eastern Samar, Tao Iton Una. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Miss Oras, Angela Narwilen Cabel. And now may I call in from Balangkayan, candidate number 4, Shamim Marie Lacaba. Your final question. This year, the province of Eastern Samar is celebrating its 54th founding anniversary with the theme, Aton Probinsya, Tao Iton Una. Translated as, our province, the people is paramount. How do you explain or interpret this thing?
This theme signifies that it not only focuses on the development
progress, and economic stability of those who are or of those who belong to the upper class members of society, but of everyone. And when I say everyone, I mean those on the grassroots level. Ladies and gentlemen, the governments of Eastern Samar, the provincial LGU, every members of the municipalities work for the people. It's is to make sure that everyone is served, that everyone receives that they deserve, the help that they need in order to help themselves become better individuals, in order to help themselves in bettering their situation. Ladies and gentlemen, our government has already done a lot of projects that help its citizens, and it is because of that I believe that this theme is the right theme for this year, considering that we are celebrating the 6th anniversary for Yolanda, because it is the people, ladies and gentlemen. It is the people who builds the community. It is the people who builds the municipality. It is the people who builds the province. And it is because of these individuals to serve. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Miss Balangkayan. Shamim Marie Lakhaba. And to complete our 5 finalists for the final Q&A, we have candidate number 12, not number 5. From Ernani, Kesley Ann Gira. Your final question. The province of Eastern Samar is celebrating its 54th founding anniversary with the theme, Aton Probinsya, Tawo Iton Una. Translated as, our province, the people is paramount. How do you explain or interpret this theme?
Okay. One of the economic driver of Eastern Samar is agriculture industry. Our province is dominated by farming livelihood as well as fishermen livelihood, and I do believe that we have to realize the potentials of our province, that is optimizing the vast agriculture lands that we have, such as supporting the infrastructure such as like irrigation for marginal farmers that is beyond their reach. And I believe with that we could have a sustainable agriculture industry, and at the same time a sustainable tourism industry that will finally alleviate poverty, which is the main problem of our province. That would be all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, candidate number 12, Kesley Ann Gira from Ernani. So there you have it, the final round of competition. Our judges are now putting on their scores, writing on their final scores as to who will be our second runner-up, first runner-up, and eventually Binibining Silangang Samar Tourismo 2019. Okay, we'd also like to acknowledge the presence of Mayor Flora T. from General MacArthur. Good evening, ma'am. Okay, since the holding of Binibining Silangang Samar Tourismo stopped 6 years ago, okay? In fact, one of our candidates here was supposedly scheduled to be one of the candidates for the holding of Binibining Silangang and Samar Tourismo 2013. But because of Yolanda, everything was canceled, but she's back here, okay? And so we don't have a reigning queen, or we forgot who our last Binibining Silangang Samar Tourismo 2012 or whatsoever. So to do the honors of, say, giving the crowning our 2019 Binibining Silangang Samar Tourismo and doing that farewell walk, and for us to be able to witness one of Eastern Samar's latest pride in the field of beauty contests. Please welcome Miss Global Philippines May Angelic Emmanuel Mazuk from Balanghiga. So much. That was Miss May Angelic Emmanuel Marzuk, our Miss Global Philippines, who will be competing in Houston next year, right? Minnesota in the USA. Okay, the best of luck and bring home the crown, so that all the more that Estejanons will be proud of you. We're already proud of you. The best of luck. Miss May Angelic Emmanuel Marzuk. Are we now ready for our proclamation? So I suppose the people would want to hear something from you, May Angelic. Would you like to join me on stage? Anyway, you're used to this. Okay. For the information of everybody, we've had opportunity of interviewing Ms. Marzuk over at VW Media Network through phone patch. And I believe our official photographer and ace reporter Alren Beronio was the one who took your photos prior to joining that contest, right?
Yes.
So how was it like being a representative of Eastern Samar, particularly Balanghiga, in a national competition?
Well, it was such an honor, especially it's our first time to join national pageants, bringing Balanghiga together with the province of Eastern Samar. To be honest, I'm not just bringing the people of Balanghiga, but of course, bringing as well the people of the province, since I am not just introducing Balanghiga, but the whole province as well. And it was terrifying because I don't want to disappoint the people of Eastern Samar and Balanghiga. So that's why, as much as possible, I gave my best, and God granted my petitions and heard my prayers. That's why I was able to take one crown in that pageant.
Okay. Again, our congratulations. And I'm just curious, you grew up in Balanghiga. You were born and you grew up in Balanghiga, right?
I was born in my father's place, and after 4 years, we migrated and stayed at Balanghiga.
So you know how to speak Waray?
Fluently, yes.
Mara, mga iyan, gibi pinakuri pa kita. Hala daw, pakigreet at mga ano ni, mga estehanons who are watching right now.
Pumpay nga gabi, istihanon. Sana nag-enjoy ka mo hit pageant nga ginheld ni Rayana ngan unta kung hinumot magdaog barayla personalad. Diba?
Galing-galing talaga. So, curious lang ako, why Marzuk? From what country?
My father is from Egypt. So I'm half Egyptian.
Okay. Half Egyptian, half Balangigano. Right. Okay. Thank you so much. Again, the best of luck with your international pageant. That's going to happen sometime in?
Sometime in either July, September, or October at Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Wow. Okay. So you have a lot of time to prepare. Okay. All our love for our Miss Balanghiga, Miss Global Philippines, May Angelic Emmanuel Marzuk. Thank you so much, and I hope you're enjoying the pageant. Okay. Thank you. Okay. So, ang haba ng stretch mark na yun, ha? I suppose we're now ready for the results. May I call back our 5 finalists on stage. Okay, I just looked at the results and I hope I'm not going to do a Steve what? Harvey mistake. Mukhang pareho pa man din pagkakasulat, di ba? Nasa ilalim. Ikaw ha? Okay, 5 finalists on stage please. And may I have the list of those who will be doing the honors of handing out the awards to our winners. Sir Neil? Okay, so who's going to be our second runner-up, first runner-up, and eventually Binibining Silangang Samar Tourismo 2019? To give out the awards, I need the list. So 3 are our major winners and 2 will be left behind. But congratulations anyway to the 2 who would not be given a sash, a trophy, and a cash prize, but you are already winners in your own right. Okay, to award our second runner-up, may I call in Mr. Nick Guarino and Miss Janine Hansen, one of our board of judges, 2 of our board of judges. And our second runner-up will receive 50,000 pesos, a crown, a sash, and a trophy. Our second runner-up is candidate number Candidate number 4 from Balangkayan. Candidate number 4 is Shamim Marie G. Lacaba. very much, Mr. Nick Guarino and Ms. Janine Hansen, and congratulations to our second runner-up, Binibining Silangang Samar Tourismo 2019 from Balangkayan. Our first runner-up, to award our first runner-up, may request Mr. Rick Christopher Palencia, Ms. May Elizabeth Avelia Sabelino, and Mayor Javis Sakate of Sula. Our first runner-up, we will receive 60,000 pesos, a crown, and a trophy and a bouquet. First runner-up, 1-2, candidate number. Candidate number 6, Borongan, Monica J. Apable. Very much, Mayor Javis Sakate, Ms. May Elizabeth Abelia Sabelino, and Rick Christopher Palencia, and congratulations. Candidate number 6, first runner-up, Ms. Monica J. Afable, representing Borongan. To award our Binibining Silangang Summer Tourismo 2019, who will receive 75,000 pesos, a crown, and a trophy, and of course the responsibility of promoting the province of Eastern Samar in the aspect of tourism. May we request Ms. April Smith, Ms. May Angelic Emmanuel O. Mazuk, and our Honorable Dynamic and Industrious Congress of Governor Ben P. Evardone. Nasanay kasi. Okay? To do the honors. And reminder, tomorrow we will have the parade around the city of Borongan for the last day at around 6 o'clock, 5:30. Okay, assembly area will be here in the Capitol grounds, and it will go around the procession area, after which we'll be having the mass at 8 o'clock. And then we will have the final summit, which is the Peace and Development Summit. Okay, so there will be a lot of announcement tomorrow by Governor Ben P. Evardone, yung tinatawag na libre pa. Okay, so you'll get to know more about it tomorrow. Our Miss, or Binibining Silangang Samar Tourismo, went to number 15, John Matters. Our Binibining Silangang Summer Tourismo is Marian Neil Insigne. Silangang Summer Tourismo 2019 also wins a trip to Hong Kong. Come closer for the picture opportunity with our Governor Ben P. Evertone. So in behalf of the provincial government of Borongan, the Provincial Tourism Office, through Mr. Neil Alejandro Penarok and his staff, we would like to thank everybody for coming and being part of the 2019 Silangang Samar Tourismo. Maraming salamat po and happy 54th founding anniversary the province of Eastern Samar. This is Manny Arago signing off. Thank you and God bless.